football. Are you ready? Because the game is about to begin. Let the kickoff commence.
From the heart of the action, this is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Two teams come together in a battle of skill, strategy, and determination. With every pass, every tackle, and every score, we'll be right here bringing the excitement directly to you. Stay tuned because kickoff is moments away. This is where the thrill begins. Welcome to the game. Standing by with the call, we go to Gabriel Schrei.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Underway now, deep into our first minute from Miami. Actually in Fort Lauderdale at Chase Stadium. Thanks for joining us. Pro Side Soccer and all the action on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network between Inter Miami CF2, Chattanooga Football Club. Thanks so much for being with us. Gabriel Schrei here. We're just getting underway as Inter Miami runs this down into the attacking third. They're working left to right, now down deep into the wings, sent back outside beyond the 18, trying to regather, looking for that attack as this is chipped down toward Antoine, who covers it on the edge of the goal box. Scoreless to get started. Thrilled to have you with us for what promises to be a really good one between Inter Miami CF2, Club de Football Miami, and Chattanooga Football Club. Miami 3-1 this season. They've lost 3 in a row, starting with a loss to Chattanooga Football Club 6-2. Chattanooga Football Club won a shootout last time out. They're 4-1-3, good for 17 points this season. Right now, Chattanooga with the ball working right to left. Perez, a long feed up to Ibarra, who's just outside of the wing, dicing it up, looking for that centering feed. He's jostled and sent down to the turf. Big collision. He can't escape the contact, and so we get a call early in our third minute of play where we're scoreless from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, inside of Chase Stadium between these two. Thanks for being with us, Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Looking back, well, originally I thought the call was going to be against Nicholas Sesak, who's been super involved from right back this season. Looks like it will not be. We'll play on, and a kick coming for Chattanooga in prime position. To deliver this ball, Milo Garvanian, Alex McGrath standing by. Garvanian yet to score. Alex McGrath, the leading scorer for Chattanooga. He leaves it. Garvanian pumps, now floated backside. Chipped by McGrath. The header goes over the top of that pink netting and into the front row of the stands, where we remain scoreless in our fourth minute in Next Pro Play. Thanks again for being with us. Excited to have all the action today. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei, and this is a good one already between these two. Going to be put back underway by Inter Miami CF. They're working it all around the edge of the 18, trying to get the ball rolling in a positive direction for themselves. No momentum to this point. Floated, long ball down to the close touchline, now back towards the 18 to the left. Same spot on that touchline as it escapes out of play. Chattanooga will throw in. Jesus Ibarra to do the work. He'll leave it off for Perez. Perez and Chattanooga are maybe 60 feet away from the 18 where they'll throw in. Can they capitalize? Perez throws this straight in. Ball comes back to him along the touchline. Stripped away not once but twice by Miami. Long feed by Casas de Abadal. He gets a teammate on the move and taken back by Chattanooga just beyond the midfield stripe. Floated long far side by Jimenez Aranzazu. This one bends and bends back into the 18 and is gloved up by the keeper as it lands. Inter Miami won't keep it for long. Thrown out towards the center circle. This one rattling through traffic and taken by Prepelica. Anatoly sends this back for Chattanooga. They're dicing it all around, trying the far side of things, looking for momentum to work from right to left and get to work offensively. Down along the touchline, midway between the midfield stripe and the 18, looking for that entering pass. No one there. Into the center circle. Chattanooga has it. Looking down close side now. Here's a connection with Joseph Perez. He's got a little bit of room to work with. Sesak is there. He gives it off to Ibarra, who's in the wing. Jesus sidestepping down in the corner, looking for a centering feed. Goes back outside to Perez, who's on the edge of the wing. Sent inside. This connection to Arthur, who has a lot of time to work with it. Jude looking down to Perez. It's taken away. Stolen up by Miami. They can't keep it for long. Ibarra some nifty moves, spinning on top of the ball, keeping it away from Sesak. Perez goes all the way back, and Chattanooga's Mina resetting as he floats the ball up to the top, and Prepelica, who's standing on the edge of the circle. Hello and thank you if you're just joining us. We're scoreless and rolling into the 7th minute of play between Miami and Chattanooga. The Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. We've got all the action live and free. Working it all around. Chattanooga going to try the far side. 1 pass, 2, splitting between a pair of defenders. Ball is lost and cleared away by Ricardo Montenegro. Well played by Ricardo. Miami, 1 pass now, 2. Montenegro again looking inside. Has a connection. Wants to go all the way to the close side to Tyler Hall. And now the center back with it. Around Ibarra. He blows a tire. Taken by Perez. Jimenez Aranzazu just beyond the 18. Sends it to the far side of the penalty arc. All the way across over to Taylor Gray. Gray walking it down towards the corner of the 18, looking for somebody to hook up with. Arthur back outside. Chattanooga has space, floated towards the goal box and headed away by Miami. Inter Miami has it, looking to clear the ball, trying the far side of things, and this one stolen back by Taylor Gray, but only for a moment this time. Sesak picking up a long pass in the 8th minute. We're scoreless as he works this one towards the midfield stripe. 1 connection, now 2. Chipped over the top. Well delivered into the wing close side. No offside call. Ryan Carmichael looking for help. Goes to Nicholas Sesak. Back and forth go Miami. IMCF loses this one over the touchline. Last touched by Perez. And so now a throw-in coming for Miami. Carmichael and Morales are the forwards today. Reeves already in on a lot of plays. That's who's standing just behind Sesak. He'll throw in from in the wing and nearly sent away by Miami. Chattanooga takes it up. Mina through traffic. Long delivery. A good connection. Can't keep it rolling. He had Whamry. Miami took it back for a moment and stolen again by Chattanooga. Chattanooga Football Club. 1 pass, 2. Looking around, looking for that connection up the field of play. CFC loses this to Inter Miami, taken by Ryan Carmichael. He's trying to fight through traffic. Ball comes to Reeves. Reeves has it. He goes down hard, and play stopped by the referee. Scoreless in our 9th minute. Referee tonight, Alex Beeler. His assistants are Carlos Morales Lastra, Jorge Escobar, the 4th official, Edson Carvajal. So we'll see a good kick for Miami. Prime position. They're standing maybe 25 feet beyond the penalty arc. Dead on. And so Jean Antoine has parked himself in the corner up against the post and is awaiting what promises to be a high-quality shot from Miami. Thanks for joining us, being with us. We're still scoreless. Rolling into our 10th minute of play in Fort Lauderdale at Chase Stadium. Pro Side Soccer. Thanks for being with us. Chattanooga, Inter Miami, a prime scoring chance for Inter Miami. Reeves will take it. Long shot, gloved away by Antoine. Chattanooga picks it up in the wing. Centering feed, 1 ball, can't keep it rolling. Miami takes it back. Good look for Ty Barton. Barton up towards the penalty arc. Chattanooga takes it away. Too much contact for the official. We're stopped again by Alex Beeler as Santiago Morales, the attacking midfielder from Spain, goes down just beyond the penalty arc. Moments ago, Reeves had a really good look, our first great scoring chance for Miami. But Antoine able to glove it away. They tried to clean it up on a centering feed. Got connected, looking down inside, had Morales, and Morales is fouled by Chattanooga. So 2 in a row now for Inter Miami. This one, instead of being 25 foot beyond the penalty arc, it's 5 foot. We're in the 11th minute and scoreless. Inter Miami back-to-back prime scoring chances. They'll have another. Reeves to take it. He's got someone alongside him here. Montenegro standing the closest to the press box. 4 players outside of the penalty arc. 5 inside of the 18. Here's a howitzer. It's deflected away. Taylor Gray has it for Chattanooga. Chipped it across. Jimenez Aranzazu ahead of steam for Chattanooga. Right to left. Over the midfield stripe. Working quickly. Down the pitch. Looking for a scoring chance. Back up. Taylor Gray just beyond the 18. Left off on the corner of the 18. Whamry has it. Whamry inside. Jimenez Aranzazu. Chattanooga looking for that last pass as they send it midway through the attacking third, back down into the wing, chipped inside. It floats and stays in place somehow as Jesus Ibarra sells out to keep this in the corner. He's got it, looking for that feed along the touchline. Out to Perez. He is defended and instead goes back to the midfield stripe where he finds Mina. Mina sees a lot of pressure. He rolls it up to Whamry, and Chattanooga now going to take their time looking for a prime scoring chance in this 12th minute where we're scoreless between Miami and CFC. The Blues on the attack, working right to left. Perez has it. Lots of pressure for him. Doesn't fold, but steps off for a moment. Mina going to try it. He goes to the far side for Chattanooga, where Taylor Gray awaits along the sideline. Midway between the stripe and the 18. Down towards the attacking end of the pitch. Chattanooga rolls it backwards, not liking all of the action down there defensively. Miami tries to tackle it off of the field of play. Casas de Abadal can't get it away from Taylor Gray. Centering feed, Chattanooga backdoor, and this one picked up by Sesak. He clears it expertly for Miami. A tackle by Prepelica sends the ball to Inter Miami. We remain scoreless as we roll into the 13th minute from Chase Stadium. Really good action so far. Tons of scoring chances, and yet somehow a clean sheet between Chattanooga and Inter Miami on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Thanks for being with us. Gabriel Schrei here. We'll have all the action for the entire match, and we're excited you're with us for it. And instead of a kick from the spot, they're going to send this back to the keeper who will do the work. Rolls this one to the close side. Perez sends it off. He was looking for Sesak. And last touched by Inter Miami, so Chattanooga will keep the ball. Perez to throw in. He has help. Jimenez Aranzazu in front of him via Faramina down to his right. He's midway between the midfield stripe and the 18. On the attack, he tries to pass this to the corner. Whamry can't keep it. Somehow the ball floats its way over to Jimenez. Now a pass to the far side. Taylor Gray on the corner of the 18, breaking down into that box, floats it back door on a chipped pass. Jesus Ibarra, this one rattles off of the defender and rattles the twine. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club score. What a play by Jesus Ibarra to score. In Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Chattanooga Football Club out in front over Inter Miami CF2. A beautiful ball. Taylor Gray had it just outside of the goal box on the far side. Chips it, floats it across over the top. Sesak was playing off inside of the goal box of Jesus Ibarra, who is midway between the edge of the 18 and the goal box. The ball comes to him. He gathers it up. Really well placed and timed shot. And Sesak's body doesn't catch enough of the ball to redirect it. The keeper is left in splits. Jensen does everything he can. Unable to get on the ball, and so Chattanooga scores the goal. Jesus Ibarra scoring the goal, looking good. That's his 4th of the season, and he's appeared in every match Chattanooga has played this year. Inter Miami loses this to Chattanooga off of the reset. Long pass, Taylor Gray, Whamry over the top. This one sails, and Jensen can take a bit of a sigh of relief. 15th minute of play, 1-0 Chattanooga. Taking a look at the formations, Jensen in goal today for Inter Miami. On the back, it's Garcia, Hall, Barton, and Sesak. In the middle, Abadia, Reda, Montenegro, Casas de Abadal, Rivas. And up front is Morales and Carmichael for Inter Miami CF2. Trying to get this back underway, Inter Miami from their goal. This one rolls off, last touched by Chattanooga. Chattanooga running a 4-2-3-1. So what that means is Antoine is in the goal, 4 on the back. That's Garvanian, Prepelica, via Faramina, Perez on the back. Between them and that attacking side of things, Jude Arthur, Jimenez Aranzazu, hold that thought. Ball picked up by Abada, streaking towards the net and sent off by Sesak. So again, Garvanian, Prepelica, via Faramina on the back. Perez playing on the close side of that formation. Arthur and Jimenez Aranzazu in the middle. The attacking guys are Gray, McGrath, and Abada. And the one way out in front of the formation, Mehdi Whamry. Throwing for Chattanooga from the wing. This one headed away by Perez, nearly regathered. Sent up top on a kick. Chattanooga floating it around to the far side. They lead 1-0 midway through our 16th. Chattanooga has it just outside of the 18, walking towards the end line, taken away by Inter Miami. This one rolls out of play. Inter Miami will benefit from that and keep the ball. They trail by a goal early in Chase Stadium to the Chattanooga Football Club. More on the last time these two met in just a moment, but just to set the stage for you, 6-2 the score. The last time these two clubs played. One of 3 meetings this season. It's their second ever as conference and division rivals. Chattanooga won 6-2 on April 13th. They'll play again in Florida on August 25th. So as Inter Miami gets us back underway, a collision just inside of the midfield circle down on the left end of things. Chattanooga's man still down. They'll take their time checking on him. Jimenez Aranzazu came together, looks like with Santiago Morales. No cards we play on, no harm, no foul. Chattanooga will take over with the ball. Here's the pass to the far side, rolling up to Taylor Gray. He escapes the defender, looking into the 18, floated back door, and the violation again, now on the far side of the wing. 2 defenders alongside Chattanooga's man. The referee making the call right away. Alex Beeler running over to Carlos Morales Lastra to confirm his suspicions. Chattanooga will have a kick from inside of the wing on the far side. That is to the keeper's left. The right if you're facing the goal box. It's 1-0 Chattanooga, 18th minute. Chattanooga will have this kick from the far side. Alex McGrath, Milo Garvanian standing by to deliver this set piece. 2 crucial players this season for Chattanooga. They've been electric. Chattanooga's McGrath to the right from the press box. Garvanian behind the ball and to the left. McGrath leaves it. Garvanian chips this right out in front. Header to go straight up. Jensen may have got gloves onto that ball. Right in front of him was Jude Arthur, the midfielder from Accra, Ghana. The two of them come together with a lot of force, and there's not too much that can be done by Jensen other than just give his best effort to keep that ball away. He does. It remains 1-0. But this will result in another set piece for Chattanooga Football Club as they'll take a corner from the close side. So that is to the right side of Jensen, the keeper, if you're facing the box, the left. To take this is Alex McGrath, the captain from Spennymoor, England. 1 assist already this season. That goes along with 13 key passes and 4 goals as he leads the team in scoring. Midway through the 19th, he'll take the corner. Floated into the edge of the goal box. Chattanooga has it, sent back to their captain. He chips it from the wing, and we're stopped as Jensen and Miami will take over with the ball. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. Be sure to follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC to stay up to date with everything going on with your favorite football club from the Scenic City. Back underway, Miami, long feed, rolling this towards the midfield stripe. Just behind it, Sesak doesn't like the look. He goes back to Tyler Hall. Hall ladles this off. Long feed by Reeves, who's trying to go to the far wing, and he does. Good connection. Chipped away by Chattanooga initially. Via Faramina trying to clear this up to Taylor Gray. Chattanooga regathers. Sent over the top. An aerial ball just beyond the midfield stripe. Taylor Gray throws a header at it and misses. Somehow the long ball all the way up to Jesus Zabara, going right to left from Chattanooga's 18 to just outside of the 18 of Inter Miami. A nutmeg pass over to Taylor Gray, who takes a shot, and it's gloved by Jensen. Jensen falls on top of the ball to keep it 1-0. That nutmeg pass is nasty right between the legs of Ricardo Montenegro. The 19-year-old central midfielder left on skates by the veteran Jesus Ibarra. Miami will take over with the ball after that shot. Stolen away by Jesus right away off the boots of Sesak. He gives it to Jude Arthur, and Chattanooga working this, chipping it around on the midfield circle. Looking for a way to get this back into the attacking third of things. Perez keeps it on the midfield stripe. Jimenez Aranzazu back to Prepelica. Anatoli to the far side for Chattanooga's Football Club. 21st minute of play, 1-0 CFC. This rolls and escapes. Chattanooga Football Club leading the Eastern Conference with 17 points, a record of 4 wins, 1 loss, and 3 draws. Their only loss to Atlanta United 2 this season. They'll throw in. This one rattles through the penalty arc. Chattanooga keeps it. Out to Pataz, who is a long way beyond the 18, maybe 40, 50 feet. And Sesak gets hands on Jesus Ibarra, who is spun to the turf and stays seated after being thrown down by Nicholas. Nicholas, a key contributor this season. He's played 525 minutes, almost 80 per match. That violation clear. Jesus Ibarra has played about 60 per match. He's been electric since joining Chattanooga Football Club. Came to the franchise before they finished their run at the top of the table, and he was just destructive, closing out the year as a part of NISA for CFC. Chattanooga, they'll have a free kick. This one is maybe 35, 40 feet beyond the corner of the 18. To deliver the ball, Alex McGrath, Milo Garvanian. McGrath chips this floating at backside into the 18. There's a header towards the center, taken by Inter Miami. They want to clear. This one is Montenegro, who sends it off far side. Last touched by Chattanooga. And so Garcia will go to throw this in for Inter Miami. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club midway through our 22nd minute of play from Chase Stadium between these two next pro contenders. Thrown back in, rattles around. Chattanooga takes it away from Inter Miami, and play stopped by Beeler. Right away, the referee says, no, too much contact. The ball must stay with Miami. It's pink and blue all night long. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, 1-0, the blue leading the pink. Inter Miami, just misguided. A long ball looking to come to the close side and get hooked up with Nicholas Sesak. It's off the mark and rolls out of play on him. And so as it's 1-0 Chattanooga, they'll take back over with the ball right behind the midfield stripe. Pataz throws in, booted up, Whamry trying to go back over to Jesus Ibarra. Reeves breaks this up for Inter Miami. Pataz around the defender, keeping it away from Ryan Carmichael with a nifty move. The man from Northern Ireland chasing this ball. Jude Arthur a pass to the far side. Chattanooga's Milo Garvanian running into Garcia, who is defending the backside. Decides to roll this back to Prepelica, the Moldovan. Mina through traffic. Chattanooga 1 pass now 2. Jude Arthur knifing his way through things. Ricardo Montenegro stops him. Has to reevaluate. Going back again to Prepelica, who tries the far side. Milo Garvanian is there. Taylor Gray, heavily defended, looking for help inside. Around Jimenez Aranzazu. He's got it into the 18. Chipped down to Whamry. Down along the end line. Back out front. A blast. It's gloved. Jensen diving and falling onto the ball for Inter Miami as one of Miami's men is down. And a card assessed against Chattanooga. Now, I would have to see a replay and maybe a tighter shot, but I'm fairly certain he was untouched by Whamry and actually just tripped over Jensen, which is quite humorous. It doesn't look like Whamry touched him, at least from what I can see. And he trips over Jensen, who's diving to save the ball, and Beeler issues the yellow card against Chattanooga's Mehdi Whamry. Quite humorous. 24th minute of play, 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. Whamry picking up a yellow on a near-scoring chance. That's actually the first yellow of the season for the forward from Ivry-sur-Seine-France. And he's been incredible this year. 10 fouls suffered, 13 offsides, but he's scored a pair of goals, 2 assists, and 13 key passes while playing almost 550 minutes through the course of this season entering today. 25th minute, the sun blazing through down into Chase Stadium, baking the turf as we play on. Chattanooga trying to take it away from Inter Miami. Pataz has it. They lead 1-0, 25th minute. Joseph away from Sesak, rolling this back to Mina. Mina tries this to Jimenez Aranzazu. Reeves defensively on the midfield stripe. Rattles through traffic. Miami comes up with it. They've gone ahead of steam. Casas de Abadal trying the far side. Has one connection, now back across to Nicholas Sesak, the right back. Pinballing his way through traffic, floated to Reeves, who's along the touchline, centering feed backside, chipped. Taylor Gray takes it away, and Chattanooga the chance to clear. They'll take it and do so successfully. Taylor Gray up the pitch, has the ball. Jude Arthur to McGrath, the captain back to him. Carmichael defensively not making life easy through the 26th minute. 1-0 Chattanooga. They're on the move right to left over the midfield stripe on the attack. Walking this up the far sideline. Nowhere to go, so they'll keep it near the midfield stripe. Arthur with the ball, back into the center circle. Chattanooga looking both ways. Here's a delivery. Joseph Perez fighting his way towards the wing. There's two defenders along him. Given off to Ibarra, who keeps play going. This one nutmegged through his legs and off of the field of play. Reeves just trying to slow down the attack of Chattanooga Football Club. Perez will throw in. Has a lot of help here waiting for him. Jimenez Aranzazu, he goes instead over to Ibarra, who centers it to the captain, Alex McGrath. He tries Aranzazu. Jimenez heavily defended. Back to Ibarra. Nicholas Sesak is defending Perez. He goes around him, off the boots of the defender. McGrath loses this. Reeves goes inside. Carmichael playing keep away. Casas de Abadal to the far side, working with it for Miami, trying to keep this away from the boots of Chattanooga. This rattles off of a teammate to Nicholas Sesak. Tyler Hall centering feed. Miami looking to work this left to right offensively. Hall again through traffic. Long connection taken by Chattanooga for a moment. Able to battle it back. Hall down along the midfield stripe. He's got Sesak, who sends this one a long feed down into the wing. Here it is. Miami gathers it up. It's Ryan Carmichael who tries the centering pass, and it's covered easily by Gene Antoine. Antoine, back-to-back Golden Glove Award winner for the National Independent Soccer Association. An absolute dominant presence on the pitch for Chattanooga Football Club, making Fort Finley one of the toughest places to play pro soccer in America. He was out to get started this season, didn't get to play a lot of time. Now he's back and in full force for Chattanooga Football Club. He has been fun to watch play this year, a key piece and probably a key piece for years to come as they've made the jump to next pro and brought him along for the ride. Chattanooga's on the back, midway through their own side of the pitch, over to the opposing side of the field. Perez tries this around a defender. One connection now to Jimenez Aranzazu, back to Joseph on the midfield stripe, centering feed just behind the circle in the center of the field. Anatoly gives it off. Chattanooga looking, rolling this back down to Joseph. He's got the ball. The veteran from Anaheim tries a pass up the field and sent off by Sesak. Sesak, a Philly native, played a lot of soccer before he made it to the big time. Played with the Indiana Hoosiers, Ocean City, and the Panthers. Lots of versatility. He's played a couple of different positions. Played for the U.S. at the U15 level. And there was a lot of contact on that play. I was going to tell you again about Joseph Perez next. And something awkward happened to Perez on the end of that play. I'm not sure if his leg hyperextended a little bit or if there was some contact. It didn't really look like Reeves touched him. Reeves suffers the yellow card. He's able to get back up and play on. We're back underway. McGrath starting us off from just in the touchline over the midfield stripe. He tries the long pass, and this one sails on him off of the field of play as we're midway through our 29th minute, where it's 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club in next pro action. Joseph Perez, defender from Anaheim, California. Really veteran presence for Chattanooga Football Club. And NISA, Liga MX Sub-20, a wealth of experience and adaptability. Been a registered full pro way back to 2015. Renowned for his defensive solidity and his ability to contribute offensively. Really a dynamic presence on that left flank. Miami's still trying to clear the ball. A slide tackle. Chattanooga comes up with it. Floated backside. Taylor Gray's got Whammery, tries the pass inside to McGrath, and it sails on him. I'm not sure if the communication was just off there, but either way, no one there for a pass that was perfectly placed backdoor. It goes out of play, and Miami takes back over in the 30th minute with the ball. They trail 1-0 to Chattanooga Football Club in their home Chase Stadium on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Gabriel Schrei, glad you're along for the ride. Hope you're enjoying tonight's coverage of Pro Side Soccer and Next Pro Play. Jensen for Miami to put us back underway, gives this off to Hall. Tyler Hall, a center back originally from Miramar, Florida, playing some local action on the Next Pro side. Hall has been really crucial, developed through Miami's academy and reserve teams, has some international experience for U17, played almost 20 matches. Long pass from Miami, taken by Chattanooga. Alex McGrath goes over to the corner of the 18. Taylor Gray on the right side looking for a shot. One deflected away, regathered. Jimenez Aranzazu fires this. It goes wide right. Out of play will reset. Miami with the ball again, trailing 1-0. 31st minute of play from Chase Stadium. Thanks for being with us. Glad you're along for the ride tonight. Chattanooga entering this match with a club record of the most goals scored in a single match in their professional era. They defeated Inter Miami 2-6-2 in their last meeting. Jalen James scored a hat trick in the first half. Really impressive stuff. McGrath also contributed significantly, scoring twice. Chattanooga FC, their first away victory has come since then against Huntsville City. That was 1-0 following their victory over Inter Miami 2. We're going to take a short break and be back with more Pro Side Soccer action on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network in just a moment. Chase Stadium, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club in the 32nd minute.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
Welcome back. Chase Stadium, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club in a hydration break for Miami and Chattanooga. Glad you're with us for a great match. Chattanooga's boys in blue in the lead and looking good. And we'll see if Miami can change things up. Maybe get some action going their own way. Through the end of this first half of play, we've got about 13 minutes of regulation left to go in this half, as it's 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club in the 33rd minute. Gabriel Schrei, glad you're with us. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. This one about to get exciting. I have a funny feeling we've not seen the last of our action. Last time these two played, this one boiled into an 8-goal match. Chattanooga scoring a club record 6 goals in a match, the best they've had since turning pro. We've got everybody back out onto the pitch, ready to get back underway as it's 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club, and we roll from the 33rd minute into our 34th on CKRN. Gabriel Schrei, thanks for being with us from Fort Lauderdale Chase Stadium. It's Pro Side Soccer. Ball rolled along the touchline, was sent off by Joseph Perez. Ty Hall will throw in for Club de Football Miami. IMCF2 looking to get something going. The long throw in again taken by Joseph Perez. He connects up the field with Jimenez Aranzazu through traffic. Big shove. We play on. Montenegro somehow gets this over to Sesak. Nicholas tries the long feed, far side of the field. Reeves has it, gathered up, battling Garvanian, trying to knife his way around him. Midway into the attacking third, Inter Miami, back, one pass now, 2, regathered, looking for help. Casas de Abadal fed this inside. Chattanooga comes up with it. Chattanooga, long outlet pass. Mehdi Wamry has one man to beat. He's double-teamed now. Tries to get away as he streaks up the touchline, and he's tackled to the ground. I'm not sure who grabbed him. There were 2 guys on him. Tyler Hall was right there. Alongside Hall was Ty Barton. And the 2 defending him just got hands. Yeah, as Barton goes down, he grabs the hips of Wamry and pulls him down to the turf with him. And so in this 35th minute, as it's 1-0, Chattanooga will have a kick. It's a long way away from the 18, though. They're to the left of the goal box on the close side, just in the touchline, midway between the edge of the 18 and the midfield stripe. Garvanian and McGrath standing by to deliver this play. Alex McGrath has been electric all season long, and we'll see what he can do. McGrath taking this down to Garvanian in the wing. Chipped inside by Garvanian, sent straight up, cleared away by Inter Miami. Padaz tries to send it back, skying the ball. This one sails over the end line to the left of the goal. Remains 1-0 in our 36th minute from Chase Stadium between Chattanooga and Inter Miami. Jensen will put us back underway. Pro Side Soccer live on CKRN. Thanks for being with us. Gabriel Schrei here. Hope you're enjoying the action. This one cleared away by Inter Miami. Chattanooga takes it over the midfield stripe. One pass, now two going backside. The shot delivered and cleared away off of the legs. Jack Pym standing in strong. Excuse me, that's Garcia who stands in strong and sends that off of the field over the far side. So Chattanooga will be able to work with this again as it's last touched by Miami. The throw-in down to the 18, pass inside. Taylor Gray back on top of the 18. The shot goes long and between two sets of stairs, between section 107 and 108. This one out of play. We'll reset as Jensen, the keeper, will get us back underway for Inter Miami. 1-0 Chattanooga, 37th minute of play. Miami doing the work. Thanks for being with us. Pro Side Soccer, all the action live, CKRN. Working with it. Inter Miami's Jensen looking to put this down the field of play. Long ball over the midfield stripe taken by Chattanooga. Panez, far side to Arthur. Arthur up to Taylor Gray. Gray working with the ball. Looking back over the midfield stripe. Chattanooga's got it. Centering feed for Arthur. Chattanooga walking right to left over that midfield stripe. One pass now to McGrath. Long ball to Ibarra. Heavily defended by Hall. Trying to knife his way around him. A little bit of jersey grabbing. He's down into the corner. Double team by Sesak. Passes the ball off the legs of Sesak. Kept in play in the corner by Hall. He sends it off of him in the corner and out of play. Hall will throw in for Inter Miami in the 38th minute. Miami trailing 1-0 to Chattanooga. They lost to the Boys in Blue 6-2 last time these two franchises met. That was at Fort Finley in Chattanooga. Throw in. Miami through traffic. Long ball taken up. Down by Ryan Carmichael, who's fighting his way over the midfield stripe left to right. This one lost. Blown tire. It escapes over the edge of the pitch. And so we'll reset and throw in again. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. Sesak with the ball for Inter Miami, who's working left to right. They're now midway between the midfield stripe and the edge of the 18 in prime attacking position. They haven't got a lot of opportunities today, save for a couple of early kicks from beyond the penalty arc. Thrown in, taken by Chattanooga. Prepelitsa to the far side. Chattanooga will now work right to left. Long ball, skying this, close touch line. Hall takes it away, only for a moment. Regathered by Chattanooga. Jimenez, long feed, lasering this up to McGrath, who pinballs it back down towards the close touch line. This is Jesus Ibarra fighting his way inside. Sesak chips it away. Chattanooga's got it deep along the goal box. Offside is the call against Mehdi Wamri. Right away, the official on the far side, Carlos Morales Lastra, throwing up the flag, giving this one back to Inter Miami. We're put back underway. Montenegro sends this to Jensen, the keeper of Miami. One pass now, two long feed far side. Miami still with it. Going to try the 18. Unable to escape their own side of the pitch initially. They're trying to work left to right. Ty Hall goes to the far sideline. 39th minute, 1-0 Chattanooga. Miami over the midfield stripe, harassed by Chattanooga. Prepelitsa takes this away for CFC. Boys in Blue, one pass, two passes, three passes down to the close side of things. This is Jude Arthur who's looking to do something with it. Via Faramina, Prepelitsa, far side and back to the big guy. Anatoli, only one defender there. Chattanooga just trying to draw out some space. Long feed for Chattanooga, looking up the field and overshooting the intended target. Padaz had a lot of room to work with. He was walking down into the wing on the close side, the left side. That one sails on him and goes out of play. We've got the halftime coming in a few moments. Just a reminder, before we come back from the half, I will give you a look around the league, recent results, some matches to watch, what's coming up tonight. Yes, there's another one tonight. You can watch it on MLS Season Pass. And so much more. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the action and some analysis on the CKRN halftime show. Chattanooga takes it away from Miami on the throw-in. Ball is rolled all the way back down to the right to Gene Antoine. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club leading Inter Miami. We're almost into the 41st minute as the clock rolls out of 40 into 41, and the ball rolls off of the field into the banners down alongside it. 1-0 Chattanooga, Miami taking over with the ball. Covered a lot of really exciting facts about these teams. Chattanooga's defense among the stronger in the league, fewer goals conceded compared to many competitors. Recently just finished a game in a 1-1 draw against Orlando City B. CFC won the shootout. That was on May the 4th, a Star Wars themed match at Fort Finley. A lot of fun with that one. And the ball trying to get this cleared. Ty Hall draws the foul as two Chattanoogans come down on top of the ball. This will go back to Inter Miami just behind the midfield circle. They'll get us started. One pass far side, two connections towards the wing. Chattanooga, three defenders there. Around Taylor Gray, deep in the wing. Here's a shot. It rattles through traffic and finds the twine. And for now, we are tied at 1 goal apiece. Chattanooga arguing this should be waved off. Taking a look at a replay of this from the corner of the 18. This one went behind Antoine and a sliding play for Inter Miami. Really impressive stuff, but too much contact for the liking of our referee who waves it off. It remains 1-0 Chattanooga midway through the 42nd minute. And a good call, Alex Beeler, Jorge Escobar giving themselves the time to make the right call and saying, too much contact, that's interference, we'll wave off the score. Ball goes back to Chattanooga. Antoine, aerial play up to the midfield stripe. Headered again, back to Jimenez Aranzazu, helmet to helmet, now to Ibarra, long feed, far side, Taylor Gray, corner of the 18, tries a centering feed, and it's cleared away on a slide tackle by Miami. Nicholas Sesak comes up with it, slide tackled back, Anatoly Prepelica, too much on it as this sails up into row C. We're out of play, 43rd minute, 1-0 Chattanooga. Tyler Hall will throw in for Inter Miami. Delivered onto the pitch. Jesus Ibarra takes it away. A blown tire. Santiago Morales goes down, and they'll say that Jimenez Aranzazu was too physical and give the ball back to Miami. To play it is Hall. He rolls this back for Inter Miami. Now trying the close side. Those pink kits working. Chipped, centering feed down along the midfield stripe. One pass now to Montenegro trying to work this. Ball comes back to him on that midfield stripe. Looking back, Hall sends this all the way to the keeper. Jensen for Miami. They're down on the far left. Jensen just beyond the penalty arc. Gives it off. Miami long play over the midfield stripe now as they attack left to right. They've got a little bit of steam. Taken away by Chattanooga. Nice steal. Just barely able to get boots on that. Long out of the pass. Taylor Gray towards the wing, far side, knifing with the ball. Dribble. Entry pass to Mehdi Wamry. Back outside. Gray close side. Back door. Inside to Ibarra. Hall clears it away for Miami. Almost sent off. Perez keeps it down along the touchline and just in play away from Nicholas Sesak. Chattanooga back out to Perez. He tries this back towards the 18. Floated down close side. Easy backdoor feed. Perez heavily contested. Slide tackled as he goes down on the edge of the goal box. He wants the call, and we'll see what Beeler says. Our 44th minute is wrapping up in a 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club lead from Chase Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Tons of contact on that. Way too much contact for the liking of Alex Beeler. And so he's going to send the captain of Chattanooga, Alex McGrath, for a set piece in a corner. They're to the left of the goal box, to the right side of Jensen as he looks down. The keeper awaits this delivery. Goal box is flooded with bodies. Beeler, not liking something, walks up, has his word, and now gives the signal. McGrath awaits. Halfway through the 45th minute, 1-0 Chattanooga looking to cushion their lead before the halftime break. McGrath looking on. Beeler back in the goal box, splitting up bodies. Looks satisfied, waiting for that signal. There it is. McGrath chips it front side, headed away, and cleared now by Inter Miami. able to avoid danger on this set piece, but Chattanooga regathers the ball. McGrath lasers this feed inside, rattles off a defender. Here's a shot, still loose in the goal box as Jensen dives onto the ball, keeping Taylor Gray away from this. We've rolled through 45 minutes. We're into the 46th, and the signal is for 4 minutes of added time at Chase Stadium in next pro play. Thanks for being with us. CKRN, I'm Gabriel Schrei. It's 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club as Miami has got the ball. Sesak just beyond the midfield stripe as he works left to right. Doesn't like all the pressure. Goes to Santiago. Morales playing a little bit of keep away. One pass now, two, and all the way back from Ricardo Montenegro to Jensen, the keeper. Jensen looking to try the far side. A lot of pressure here for him. This is Garcia who walks, now floating the ball. Rainbow shape on the arc of this pass as it goes over the midfield circle, midway into the attacking third. Santiago comes up with it. Long feed, Sesak on the corner of the 18, chipped floater back door, ball loose. Miami fighting for it. Morales to Reeves. Reeves, a howitzer blasted away. Chattanooga gets it and clears. We played 1 minute of added time. We have a Chattanoogan who's still down and looks shaken up. In the 47th minute, with change off of the clock in this minute, it's 1-0 Chattanooga as Antoine will come out to check on his teammate. High-flying action from Chase Stadium in pro-side soccer action. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei, and glad you're with us for this one today. Antoine sending his guys down the field to play. Chattanooga out in front. The only goal scored by the boys in blue. Antoine wearing a light blue kit with pink accents. Jensen, the bright green. Chattanooga's white road kits with light blue accents. Inter Miami, the black with pink. Antoine's ball sails all the way into the far wing. A battle for it here. Taylor Gray has it for a moment, and the slide tackle sends it off by Garcia. Well played by Miami as we go from the 47th minute into the 48th. We played half of our added time. 2 minutes gone, 2 left to play. 1-0 Chattanooga. They'll throw in the ball from the wing on the far side. Milo Garvanian will deliver this. Garvanian looking inside, overhead toss. Taylor Gray takes at it, chipped over the top. Mehdi Wamry has it, edge of the goal box, back door, no one there. Jesus Ibarra runs down the ball in the corner of the 18 as he slides to it. Sesak trips over his boots and stays down. The ball is off the pitch over the wing. Nicholas and Jesus come together with force. And it looks like our official Alex Beeler coming down to check on him. That was a ton of contact. Thanks for being with us. Next Pro Action Live, CKRN, Chattanooga on the road, leading 1-0. We played 3 minutes of our 4 of added time on this first half. Quick half of soccer action. Jensen wasting time as he gets it beyond 48 minutes played in this first half, down to 48 and a quarter. Ball over the midfield stripe, sent straight up. Chattanooga coming up with this on the line. Tyler Hall over the top of Jesus Ibarra, fighting for it along the midfield stripe. Chattanooga rolls it back into their wing, playing some keep away. CFC, one pass now, 2. Down to Jimenez. He goes back into the wing to Perez. We're halfway through this final minute of added time. Joseph, long feed, Mehdi Wamry. He's got the captain, Alex McGrath. Far side, looking for Taylor Gray, trying to run this down and keep it alive. Slides, it's on the pitch, far side in the corner, goes around the defender, he's tackled, and the flag thrown straight up by Carlos Morales Lastra. The assistant referee right away saying, whoa. And that does it for our added time. We played 4 minutes as the clock is showing 49 at Chase Stadium, but we've got some sorting out to do. It looks like Chattanooga may have a kick with no time on the clock on this first half. Taylor Gray made an unreal hustle play. Got to the ball, sold out to keep it on the pitch. And then as he goes to regather, he is aggressively fouled. Tons of contact, a big collision. Ezekiel Abadi-Areta, the one who comes together with him. Chattanooga will now benefit from the kick. And we're way beyond 4 minutes of added time with almost 50 showing on the clock on this first half. So this is likely to be our last play of the half. Abadi Areda suffers the yellow card for his play. Great hustle play by Taylor Gray, the Reinhardt University product. Here's the delivery. Milo Garvanian chips it right out in front, headed away. This goes over the end line. Will they let them see another set piece? Alex Beeler throws up his hand. And Chattanooga will take another. 50 minutes, 15 seconds now showing on the clock. We had 4 of added time. Garvanian signals from the corner for the set piece. Milo steps back, box is loaded up. Jesus Ibarra the closest to him. Taylor Gray on the back door. Jude Arthur in the mix, Via Faramina in the mix. Here's the delivery from the corner, cleared away by Inter Miami, and that will do it for one half of play from Chase Stadium. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. We played 5 extra minutes of stoppage time on that first half. Chattanooga would not be shaken. When we come back from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, we'll look around the league, recent results, what's coming up, what to know, and more, as well as, of course, a breakdown the stats in this match so far on CKRN. We'll be right back.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm E.J. Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
No matter who we are or where we come from, we all experience difficulties in life.
Military veterans know that sometimes it takes strength and determination to make it through.
Whether it's obvious physical challenges or struggles on the inside, it takes strength to ask for help when you need it.
I knew that I had to get support, not just for me, but for the sake of my wife and kids.
Talking about it has helped me feel more like myself again.
Honestly, it was hard to open up at first, but it's changed my life for the better.
Learn how veterans like us have reached out for help, and hear stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Ooh, sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress. Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? Yeah, the earth really needs them to hoof it. That's right, the environment is always the best excuse. So go ahead, Ask your bae to dim all the lights because carbon emissions. Tell your dad-botted dad to eat more plants. For the planet, obviously. Kindly tell the kids to stop asking for a new phone. I mean, e-waste, right? Find your out and opt in to cutting carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. A public service announcement brought to you by WildAid.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back. Chase Stadium, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Pro Side Soccer on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Thank you for being with us all night long. Gabriel Schrei here. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. Boys in Blue are leading Inter Miami CF2 with this 5 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. We're almost through the half. Before we come back with the second half, I want to take a look around the league with you. Glad you're here for it. There's a lot to talk about going on these days in next pro action. So we'll get the 50,000 feet going for you. Again, our score here at the half in Fort Lauderdale between Chattanooga and Miami CF2. It's 1-0. Chattanooga leading nearly a couple of scores by Miami, but they just couldn't pull through. Here's a look around the league. On Wednesday, Charleston Battery, a 3-2 win over South Georgia Tormenta. Indy 11 2-0 over San Antonio FC on Wednesday. North Carolina FC falling to Phoenix Rising FC 2-1. Also on Wednesday, Orlando taking on New York Red Bulls. That one a final of 3-1. Atlanta United falling 2-1 to Carolina. 2-1 win for Crown Legacy over New England. 1-0 NYCFC 2 with a victory. Tons going on Wednesday. We're about ready to get going with the second half of play. Today, this is our first match of 3 in Next Pro action. Huntsville and Toronto kick off at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at Wicks Family Field. You can watch that one on Apple TV. Timbers 2, Tacoma, kicking off 10:30 p.m. Eastern at Providence Park. You can also watch that one on Apple TV. Tomorrow, a full slate in Next Pro action. Columbus and Cincinnati at 3 at Lower.com Field. MNUFC, Ventura County at 3 at National Sports Center Stadium. Over at Rock Chalk Park, 3 o'clock kick, SKC, Colorado Rapids. At 4 o'clock, LAFC 2, Whitecaps FC at Titan Stadium. At 7, St. Louis and Austin at City Park. And at 8, Town FC, North Texas SC. All in Next Pro play tomorrow. And we're ready for our second half of play in Next Pro action. Thanks for being with us. Gabriel Schrei here. It's the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. And we're underway with our second half where it's 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. The 46th minute starts now. Chattanooga going to be the first to work with the ball as they send this one down to the right side, trying to get on the attack early in this second half. They looked really sharp through one half of play. Can they repeat that success in our second half? This one rattling, rolling all around. Now down towards the center of the pitch, working left to right. Jimenez Aranzazu, long ball for Taylor Gray, who's on the corner of the 18, taken by Inter Miami and sent rolling down the field as they look for the clear. Unable to chase this down, the ball goes back to Antoine, the keeper for Chattanooga, who's looking to clear it away. Coming up with it, here's a play for Inter Miami into the 18, 2 out front, all alone, sidesteps a defender, well struck, he scores the equalizer. 1-1 in Fort Lauderdale between Miami and Chattanooga. What a score for those black and pink kits. That was an unreal run. What a play. Absolute art. So a steal from Chattanooga, taken off the boots of Mina, centered up, sidestepping one defender, getting it off before Perez can slide in to make the save. Prepelica also selling out to get into the box and just unable to break that up. Really well played to start this second half by the likes of Inter Miami. They tie us an equalizer, 1 goal apiece in this match from Fort Lauderdale. 47th minute, it's 1-1. A couple of big-time plays out of the gate for Inter Miami. Zeltzer Zubida scored that. Got a really nice pass off of a steal for Miami. Chattanooga now with the ball as they try to work left to right over the midfield stripe. Yuval, the one who made the original steal, somehow got it to Zeltzer Zubida. And he finishes it off into the twine. Chattanooga crashing down on him, doing everything they can to prevent that scoring opportunity. We're back underway. Chattanooga has it near the midfield circle. The Taylor Gray, he's working left to right, midway between the stripe and the 18, down into the wing, heavily defended, goes around one defender, taken away, floated up on a quick pass away from Chattanooga and sent off of the field. Zeltzer Zubida, very active since coming in. He throws in after he sent it off. Chattanooga, McGrath gathers, finesses this to Jude Arthur. Arthur, through traffic, looking for help, finds Taylor Gray, who's double-teamed. Zeltzer Zubida there. He's getting help from Basabe. Inside for Chattanooga, around a defender. Carmichael trailing Jude. Far side, Arthur to McGrath. He goes to Perez. Long feed down to Jesus Ibarra and cleared off by Hall. He sends this up into row F. We're knotted up 1 goal apiece, deadlocked from Fort Lauderdale. Miami just scored moments ago. We're into the 49th minute. They erased what was a 1-0 lead for Chattanooga Football Club. Miami throws in towards the corner of the 18. Chattanooga long feed, rolling to the close side. They've got it run down by Milo Garvanian. He floats it over the top, looking down deep in the wing near the corner. He's got Taylor Gray. Gray battling Casas de Abadal. Gets this inside. Jimenez Aranzazu onto the wing. Back to him right out in front of the goal box. 2 defenders. Stripped away. Miami has it for only a moment. Taylor Gray from the corner of the 18. Aranzazu goes down. Zeltzer Zubida gets it through traffic. Prepelica sells out for the ball. Chattanooga can't get it as the whistle is blown by our head referee today, Alex Beeler. Beeler stops us. Free kick for Zeltzer Zubida. And he's most of the way through the back for Inter Miami, down near that midfield circle. They're going to move the spot for the free kick back a bit, midway between the stripe and the 18. Inter Miami working right to left. They've knotted us up 1 goal apiece in this match from Chase Stadium between Chattanooga and Miami. Long ball, headed far side. Reeves tees up Sesak. He's looking for a centering feed. Perez gets a heel on it, and McGrath just clears this off. Miami surging to start this second half of play. Really good look for Inter Miami. Opening up our second half, looking good on CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schrein. We're glad you're with us. We'll see if they can change things in their favor. Very glad you're here with us for this one. Set piece coming from Miami from the corner. The ball would be, if you were facing the goal box, down on the right in the corner. It's to the left of the keeper for Chattanooga, Gene Antoine, in this 51st minute. We're tied 1 goal apiece. Miami to deliver the corner. Looking left, here's the delivery. Long feed, back door, and as 2 players are tangled up on the back, this sails, it'll go to Chattanooga. Ryan Carmichael had a hold of Perez and was not letting go. He was basically dragging him out of the goal box. Antoine will put us back underway for Chattanooga down on the far left side. He finesses this over to Prepelica, who goes to Garvanian, and he'll work. Garvanian, Arthur through the middle of the pitch, harassed from behind, playing a little keep away. Now to the far side, Chattanooga looking for help. Perez in some trouble. Chattanooga looking both ways. Long feed, rolling this. Touchline, it's sent off. Nicholas Sesak again in on the play as we roll into the 52nd minute. Tied at 1 goal apiece. Throw in for Inter Miami down to that midfield stripe. Miami looking to set up and get something going. Ty Hall looking for help. Down along the far sideline, somehow through traffic. This escapes into the wing. Inter Miami centering feed. Chattanooga there. Garvanian clears it initially. Jesus Ibarra after it. Sesak makes them both miss. Chip back door, floating, headed away. Out front from the spot. This one nearly taken by Chattanooga. Miami has it. Down to the corner of the 18, it's Ryan Carmichael. Centering feed for Carmichael. He's got Montenegro. Montenegro looking backdoor. Out front again, Casas de Abadal looking for help. Wants to shoot. Instead to Sesak. Here we go. Zeltzer's inside. Zabadia can't get hooked up. Reeves through traffic, knifing the ball in there and taken by Prepelica, who goes to Taylor Gray in the wing, trying to clear it. Sent off of a defender and up into the stands. So it remains a draw in this 53rd minute of play, 1-1 between Chattanooga and Miami. Really close look for these two. Miami had a ton of scoring chances and just couldn't capitalize. So it remains a drawn match. Chattanooga will throw in backside to Mina. Mina on the edge of the 18 looking for help. Jimenez Aranzazu has it and playing keep away with Miami. Maybe in danger as he rolls this back across to Jude Arthur. Ball's loose into the wing. Chattanooga regathers. Garvanian back to Antoine, and he's just going to send this one floating its way up the field. Samuel checking in for Inter Miami in place of Ezekiel Abadi-Areta, who will go to the bench for a break. And as you already know, as he scored, Zeltzer Zubida is in now for Santiago Morales. We'll see what he can do. Looking good in the early stages. Zeltzer Zubida, one of the only scorers in this match, obviously. 1 goal apiece. Chattanooga, their lone goal from Jesus Ibarra. That came some time ago. He's been crucial in all facets of this one for Chattanooga, passing very well. Passing accuracy has gone Chattanooga's way as they're going to have a long connection to the far side just in the touchline. Looking up for the captain, this sails on him. He wants a call, throwing his hands into the air. Miami has the ball down on the far right, working it around just out of the 18. In this 54th minute, we're deadlocked at 1 goal apiece. Zeltzer Zubida playing keep away with Chattanooga. Goes across to Casas de Abadal. He's trying to go around Taylor Gray. One connection now, two. Pinballing this through traffic and sent off by Garvanian as Miami will throw in. One of 3 matches in Next Pro action today. Our Chattanooga Football Club in a draw right now, 1 goal apiece. Last time out they played to a draw and salvaged the extra point for 2. In good fashion, they made all 5 in the shootout on May the 4th. Able to hold off a surging Orlando City B to get the 2 points in a 1-1 draw. Miami, long feed down to the end line. Centering ball up onto the spot is headed away by Chattanooga. They're in the close wing, working left to right. Long feed again. McGrath tries to go to the touchline. Somehow Taylor Gray back to the captain. McGrath leaves it off. Long feed. Medi Whamry. Backdoor. Jensen racing out to this one. Hall is there. Jensen sends this aerial and off of the field of play over the midfield stripe. A heads-up play by the keeper to prevent any danger from developing for Miami as Chattanooga put that in perfect positioning. Thanks for being with us. Chase Stadium, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, knotted up 1 goal apiece in this match in Next Pro action. Thrown back in. And not liking where this is going. Chattanooga able to get it away. Jimenez Aranzazu to Taylor Gray. Fighting for it. Both clubs want the ball. Taylor Gray's got it on the touchline. Gets it around Miami. Inter Miami looking to break it up again. Getting some help from Basabe. This one goes over to Casas de Abadal. He's trying the centering feed. Inter Miami. From right to left, they're working it towards the midfield circle. Now back a bit to Ricardo Montenegro. He goes to the far side, just behind the midfield stripe. Up to Reeves. Reeves trying to escape Jude Arthur. He blows a tire, and now the referee flashing yellow right away against Jude Arthur. He picks it up. Jude Arthur suffering the yellow at Chase Stadium, his 3rd of the season for Chattanooga. Inter Miami now on the attacking side of things, just beyond the midfield circle. Jude Arthur definitely got a handful of jersey. I'm not sure if it was worth the card, but certainly enough contact there that a whistle is not flagrant. Inter Miami, 10th place in the Eastern Conference. They were number 1 last time these two clubs met. Chattanooga's 6-2 defeat of them has pushed them into a 3-game skid, now just 10 points in league play. So Jude Arthur suffers the yellow card. We're back underway. Just over the edge of the midfield circle, Miami with it. Trying the far side, it's Tyler Hall, the center back, a U.S. native. He gives it off to Sesak, who's down just outside of the wing. Hall back to Sesak, corner of the 18. Jimenez Aranzazu keeps it away from Reeves. The captain of Chattanooga, McGrath, gets this rolling. McGrath again, the header up to Whamry. Whamry just behind the midfield stripe, working left to right. Jesus Ibarra feeling the pressure, back to Perez. Chattanooga, 1 pass, 2 passes, 3 passes, close side. Garvanian behind the midfield stripe. Heavily defended here and feeling a lot of pressure from the goal scorer, Zabadia. Going to try the far side. Chattanooga again. Perez rolls this over the midfield stripe. Taken up by Sesak. Head of steam right to left. Here comes Inter Miami CF. Looking both ways. Trying to cross through that traffic. Casas de Abadal, far side. Heavily defended by Perez. Back out to the midfield circle. Slide tackle. Whamry has it. Chipped away from him expertly by the defender, Ty Barton. Miami nearly takes it. Whamry back to Arthur. Arthur playing keep away himself now. Directs this to the center of the pitch. Medi floats it far side to the goal scorer for Chattanooga in this drawn match. 1 goal apiece. This is Jesus Ibarra. He chips it down low, end line. Whamry has it, defended by Hall. Back out front, Jesus has it just over the penalty arc, takes a shot, deflected away. Down along the end line, Chattanooga looking to get something going. Back out to Jimenez Aranzazu. Chattanooga tries him again. He's beyond the penalty arc, chipped inside. McGrath a race to the ball. Jensen slides into it to prevent the captain from putting a shot on it. A dangerous situation for Jensen in Miami as the midfielder from Spennymoor, who is leading the team in scoring with 4 goals, gets on top of it but can't put a move onto the ball. 59th minute, a draw game. This match winding and winding. It's 1-1 Miami and Chattanooga on CKRN. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Back underway, Miami sends it to the far side, over the midfield stripe now. Long feed, long connection for Miami. Finding help, Carmichael going down into the wing. Miami looking inside. Defended by Perez, back to Carmichael. He's into the 18, walking it outside, taken by Chattanooga for a moment, somehow able to go around him. Long connection, Miami staying with it, looking for help, off to Reeves. Reeves chips it back inside, just in the 18, centering feed to Carmichael, sent away by Perez. Jesus Ibarra defending Sesak, who's in the corner with it for Miami. Pink looking around, and here's Miami on the long shot, gloved by Antoine in this 60th minute. It remains a draw in this one goal apiece between Miami and Chattanooga. Taylor Gray walks his way down towards the midfield stripe. Jude Arthur tries the far side. Long feed for Chattanooga. It's Alex McGrath. He's heavily defended by Montenegro, trying to play keep away. Jude Arthur just over that midfield circle, tries to feed it inside. Arthur somehow comes up with it. Playing keep away from Miami. Jimenez Aranzazu away from Yuval, goes back right on top of the midfield stripe through the circle to Prepelica. The Moldovan to Garvanian, back to him. Anatoly, such a key piece this season, a defender from Chisinau, Moldova, a towering presence, comes from Spartak's Chermala, joined the roster of Chattanooga in the beginning of 2023, a wealth of experience from the Moldovan Super League, Division Nacional. He's been unreal. And here's a long pass by Chattanooga to Taylor Gray, who's on the edge of the wing. Miami takes it away. They're down on the far right side, working towards the corner and playing a lot of keep away. Zeltzer Zubida trying to keep this away from Chattanooga. Sent back outside, Garvanian to Jimenez. He's walking with it, looking for help. No one there. Andres goes into the wing. Chattanooga, Taylor Gray back out to Aranzazu. Now Garvanian, back to Taylor Gray. And the former Reinhardt Eagle to the corner of the 18, all the way back outside to Jude Arthur. Chattanooga looking down towards the penalty arc, taken up on ahead of steam. It's Ricardo Montenegro. Long feed, far side, Ryan Carmichael. Carmichael from Northern Ireland, the midfielder, fighting his way down to the end line. Centering feed for Yuval, cleared away by Chattanooga's Prepelica. Miami will throw in. 62nd minute is now. 1 goal apiece, Chattanooga, Miami. Throw in, inside, Prepelica fighting it. Yuval goes down, whistle blown. Antoine and Prepelica not liking the whistle there. Going to play on. Ball will stay with Chattanooga. I'm not sure what they're having words about. Antoine calling out, wants things to be stalled until Perez can get his boot retied. Chattanooga's man on the far side. We're back underway in the 62nd minute. 1 goal apiece between Miami and Chattanooga. Far side, Chattanooga looking. Arthur chips this, floats it down in the midfield circle. Alex McGrath playing some keep away from Ryan Carmichael. Close side, Taylor Gray. Touchline heavily defended by Samuel Basabe. Back to Taylor Gray. The pink team closing in on the boys in blue. Taylor Gray behind the midfield stripe, looking for some space, goes to Jude Arthur. Arthur has been electric so far, a midfielder, a new signee for Chattanooga from Accra, Ghana. Gives it to Taylor Gray. He tries to sky this to the far side, a kite through the air. Coming down this one to Wamry, and he loses it to Miami. Long feed just behind the center stripe. Yuval with it, gives it off, fed to Zeltzer Zubida. He goes back door, looking for the long feed to Ryan Carmichael, who's in the wing, and overshoots him as it rolls over the far touchline. It looks like Perez might have touched the ball, and so it'll go to Miami. Quintessentially a corner, a good spot for a set piece for Inter Miami in the 63rd minute. Deadlocked, 1 goal apiece in this match. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network reminding you to follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Thanks for being with us. Throw in, Sesak with the ball, looking outside, has help, and the referee sending this back to Chattanooga. Didn't like something about that throw in. Right away the call in the 64th minute. Ball to CFC's boys in blue. Inter Miami, 10th place in the Eastern Conference, just 10 points. They haven't won since Chattanooga bested them in the Scenic City 6-2. 17 goals allowed. They've scored 14 this season. They were the hot team in the league, the team to beat when they came to Chattanooga. Number 1 in the Southeast. They were number 1 in the East. 5 players in the team have been facilitators this year with more than 1 assist. They've got a really good support network offensively, just struggling. Chattanooga going to take over with the ball. They'll work left to right. Long feed. Taylor Gray has got it over the midfield stripe down along the touchline. Centers it up. Jude Arthur. He won't keep it for long. They're looking to the far side. Jimenez Aranzazu has it. He's defended by Ryan Carmichael. Juvan is too much pressure, so they go all the way back to the center back from Moldova. Prepelica tries the captain of Chattanooga. He has him. McGrath walking it towards the wing on the close side, left to right, feeds it to Taylor Gray. Edge of the 18. He chips it, a floater to McGrath, taken away by Miami. Well played by Inter Miami and able to get this to Zeltzer Zubida. Zeltzer skies this, floating the ball, long feed all the way to the other end of the pitch. Taken back by Chattanooga quickly. It's Jude Arthur who's over the midfield stripe. Long feed down towards the wing, looking for Taylor Gray, deflected away and sent back by Miami. 66th minute is coming in a draw, currently 1 goal apiece from Fort Lauderdale. Chattanooga left to right over that midfield circle, halfway to the 18, given off. Mehdi Wamry, heavily defended, trying to play this away from a man who is all over him, Flores de la Paz. Going down to the close side. Chattanooga has it. Garvanian still playing keep away. 1 pass, 2 passes, all the way back up top. Mehdi Wamry looking for help. Mehdi Wamry gives it off. Far side, Perez tries to chip it, floating it down into the far wing. That's Jesus Ibarra into the 18. Wamry out front on the spot. A shot to the right side. Jensen dives, a header, and it's gloved now. A sellout play and a save made up front. It was not by Jensen. The big play was made by Ty Barton. Barton was parked on the edge of the goal box and put his head right off of the ball. An absolute missile to the forehead. Slow to rise. He looks to be all right and will play on in Fort Lauderdale as we remain deadlocked at 1 goal apiece. Chattanooga takes it away off of this starting feed. Jesus Ibarra down towards the 18, over the penalty arc, inside. The captain loses it. Misdirected. The ball chipped over the top. Was it live? Chattanooga says yes and says it's 2-1 in Fort Lauderdale. Garvanian threw this over the top. The referee says no. Coming over to talk with him, and now the official on the close side going to meet with our head referee, Alex Beeler. Jorge Escobar, Alex Beeler, gathering up, talking this out. Miami says, hey, that's no goal. 67th minute, score remains 1-1 on the scoreboard in Fort Lauderdale. Standing by with the team warming up is the former captain of Chattanooga, Richard Dixon. And a couple of these guys can't believe what they're saying, these Chattanoogans, so I'm going to guess that they're going to wave this off based on the facial reactions. It did seem like play had stopped for just long enough to justify saying, yeah, we can't let that stand. And so that's exactly what they will do. They're going to say no goal, we'll play on. It was a really nice feed down to the captain from Chattanooga. Jesus Ibarra took it, walked it into the 18, just back up on top of the penalty arc, somehow fit it through traffic. 3 defenders there. It was heeled down to McGrath, and McGrath just couldn't get the touch he needed to score the goal, but it bounced back off of the keeper, Jensen. And on the right side, it came onto the boots of Mehdi Wamry, the forward from Ivry-sur-Seine, France. Wamry carries it to the goal box, chips it over the top of Jensen, who's already splayed out. He would have scored the goal, but they're saying play had stopped. And it did look like it had been just long enough to justify that being the right call. You always want to get things right. And that's what Beeler says in this situation, no goal. So it remains a draw, 1 goal apiece in this match. It's our second goal we've seen waved off by this officiating crew as we're into the 68th minute. There is a change on the pitch, a familiar number for Inter Miami CF. Jalen James is onto the turf. Jesus Ibarra will go to the bench. Last time James played, he was electric. He scored a hat trick in the first half against Miami. We'll see what kind of success he has tonight in Fort Lauderdale. Sun is beating down, a hot day for Pro Side Soccer. Its next pro action in this draw on CKRN Glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Schrei. It's 1-1 Miami and Chattanooga in our 69th minute of play. Play stopped again for a moment as the ball gets caught up in traffic near the midfield stripe. Miami will get us back underway. Hall goes to the far side. Hall doesn't like that look as the ball comes back to him, and now Chattanooga strips it away on a long feed. Taylor Gray has this for a moment, playing some keep away as Samuel is harassing him, trying to pass this backwards. Chattanooga's got it again. Jude Arthur tries the close side, and Milo Garvanian just behind the midfield stripe. He'll be working left to right, turning, looking up the field, somehow around the defender. The captain gets it back from Taylor Gray. Head of steam left to right. He's into the 18. Lots of space, centering feed, deflected away by Hall. Well played. Whamry couldn't get it. Regathered by Chattanooga on the edge of the 18. Stolen by Miami. Clearing feed towards the midfield stripe. Chattanooga's still got it. Jalen James Perez. Left to right again. Garvanian looking for James, and he overshot him as this sails out of play. Nicholas Sesak will throw in for Inter Miami. 70th minute. Deadlocked, 1 goal apiece in Fort Lauderdale. Miami off the throw in. Pass. Looking around in a triangle just outside of the wing on the far side. And all the way along the touchline, it stays alive. Chattanooga, well played to the corner of the 18. Looking for Perez. Sails on him. Down to the boots of Ryan Carmichael, who will work right to left. Down in the midfield stripe, he's across it. Reeves gives it back to Carmichael. Inside for Miami. A long ball to Ricardo Montenegro. He's going to try coming close side to Samuel, the defender. He's got a lot of room. Gives it off. And working with it is our goal scorer, Zeltzer Zubida. He goes back across to Casas de Abadal. Miami can't keep it. Taken by James and Chattanooga. Jalen James, long feed, Mehdi Whamry, foot race. He stops up behind Hall. 2 defenders, 2 attackers. Whamry is grabbed on the penalty arc, fighting to get away, runs the spin, somehow gets the ball over to Alex McGrath on the corner of the 18. Jude Arthur just beyond the penalty arc. Blown tire, loses it. He'll have to regather and try again. Zeltzer Zubida is there. Yuval is chasing the ball. Sent far side by Jimenez. Perez chips this towards the corner of the 18. Looking down for Jalen James. Ball is lost. Miami regathers. Midway through our 71st minute, here comes Inter Miami. A goal would give them the lead, as right now it's 1-1. They work right to left over the midfield stripe, down along the far touchline. Looking to send this inside. Zeltzer Zubida tries the close side now. Samuel, the defender, has a lot of room to work with. Gives it down low. Ryan Carmichael tries the shot. It goes high. We remain 1-1 between Miami and Chattanooga in the 72nd minute in next pro play from Fort Lauderdale. I like the look. Well placed. Not only on the pass to Ryan Carmichael, he's standing on the corner of the penalty arc on the left side, but he steps around a defender, perfectly strikes the ball, just can't get it on the box of the goal. It goes high on him, up into row F, and it remains a tie match between these two. CFC, Inter Miami Club de Football. Glad you're with us. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thrilled you're along for all the action for this one, and it's been really good so far between these two. Ball over to Chattanooga. They're over the midfield stripe as they work left to right, stopping it up just beyond the midfield stripe, maybe a couple of meters. Ball floated back to Prepelica. Anatoli tries the close side. That's Jude Arthur. He's looking towards the wing and doesn't see anywhere to go with it, so he's going to go back into the circle. Mina, far side. Jimenez. Aranzazu is looking. Carmichael is defending him. Instead, back to Jude Arthur, who directs this to Garvanian. Milo has a lot of defenders out in front of him. Passes it away from Yuval and Zeltzer Zubida. Trying it back towards the midfield circle. Just beyond it, Chattanooga has it. Aranzazu rolls this down to Milo Garvanian. Milo looking, attacking, left to right, down towards the penalty arc. A pass to Whamry. He goes back outside. Jimenez Aranzazu looking, takes the long shot, and it sails on him between a pair of bleachers down through a staircase. This finds its way in between section 124 and 125 as it sails off of the pitch. We remain knotted up 1-1, Miami and Chattanooga. The score, Jensen will put us back underway as the clock rolls from the 73rd into our 74th minute from Fort Lauderdale. Miami's next game coming up, going to be an exciting one. They've lost 3 in a row. First lost in Chattanooga 6-2, then lost in New England 3-1. Then the New York Red Bulls came to Fort Lauderdale. They lost 2-1. Now they're battling Chattanooga and what's a draw in this 74th minute 1-1. And Miami going to stay at home for 3 matches in a row now. Carolina Core, FC Cincinnati 2, Orlando City B. Their next home match Sunday, May 19th. You can get tickets by visiting their website. Miami tries to send this a long ball up the pitch. A ton of contact as players go down, boots are tied. And a yellow assessed against Joseph Perez. Kind of surprised to see that in that situation. Waiting to see what the result will be. A kick coming for Inter Miami. Perez suffering the yellow. Perfect prime position in such a close match in Fort Lauderdale. Miami is maybe 25, 30 feet beyond the 18. They're directly out from the crook of the penalty arc on the right side. Standing by to take this, it looks like the ball will be delivered by Jose Casas de Abadal, the midfielder from Spain. The 23-year-old, yet to score as a full professional, played for UNC Wilmington and Indiana Tech in college. Casas de Abadal strikes this right side. It clatters off the top of the crossbar and back outside. Working with it, Chattanooga off the deflection, trying to clear it. Inter Miami back across. They've got it. Reeves finds his way into the 18. He's got a chance from the right side. The shot goes wide off of the pitch, heavily defended by Perez. It remains 1-1 in Fort Lauderdale. And that was really well struck by Casas de Abadal. I thought he was going to be able to score on that. Antoine did have a glove up in that corner, so maybe able to make that save if the positioning was just a bit more perfect, but a lot of force on a well-struck ball. Chattanooga puts us back underway, trying to move this left to right as we've got another collision. We'll play on. Chattanooga looking over the midfield stripe, chipped long feed, Taylor Gray, far side, no, it's Jalen James, into the 18, looking back door, slide tackle, he goes down as Sessot gets into him. We play on. Inter Miami to Hall, a perfect form slide tackle, directed close side, taken there by Zeltzer Zubida. He's trying to work right to left for Miami in this tie ball game in the 76th minute. Going far side, there he finds help. He's got Ryan Carmichael. Carmichael walking it towards the 18, finessing it, floats it. Zeltzer Zabida, his intended target, it rolls over the end line. 77th minute has arrived in Fort Lauderdale. We could be headed to a shootout as this one is into the closing stages. Glad you're with us. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. All the action. Thrilled you're along for the ride for this one, for what's been a really good matchup. Chattanooga going to work left to right. Chattanooga taking over. Here's the pass far side. On the corner of the 18, not liking it as Inter Miami is playing up, bringing a bit of a press, so they pass it to the close side. Prepelica through traffic. One pass now, 2, pinballing around. This one's sent off on a slide. Ty Barton, the defender, puts it off for Inter Miami. Thrown in, Milo Garvanian, rattling through traffic, lost, and unable to keep that moving. Ball will be thrown in again by Chattanooga. Milo Garvanian looking out, wanting some help on this. And Jude Arthur looks like he may be the one to take the feed. 77th minute is closing. 78th minute is opening for Chattanooga and Inter Miami. This one remains tied, 1 goal apiece in this match. Thrown in long, rattles, 1 pass now, 2. Jimenez Aranzazu, Taylor Gray, left to right, down into the wing, floated back door and covered by Jensen. Jensen sells out in the goal box. The captain of Chattanooga, McGrath, was there waiting for that to find his boots, and Jensen plays it perfectly, able to get onto the ball and prevent anything from developing for Chattanooga. Nearly a scoring chance. And we've got a player down for Inter Miami. Looks like he may be in need of some medical attention just outside of the goal box. And so while they take a moment and check on him, I talked about the upcoming schedule for Club de Football Miami. Let's talk about Chattanooga Football Club. They're coming off of a good 3-game stint. They lost their first game of the year 1-0 in Atlanta on the 24th of April, then won against Carolina Core at home 2-0. This May 4th, Saturday that we just rolled past, it was a draw, but they got the extra point in the shootout. They made all 5. Orlando City B couldn't make their first, so they won the shootout 5-4 and took 2 points in that. Right now on the road, deadlocked, 79th minute, clock winding while we attend to a player down on the pitch. 1-1 in this one against Inter Miami CF. The next match for Chattanooga, they'll get a few days off before they play on the road at Crown Legacy FC, a 7:30 p.m. kick. That's next Wednesday. Then they'll host Atlanta United 2 on Saturday, May 25th at 7 p.m., and then host New England Revolution 2 at 7 p.m. Saturday, June 1st. Hope you'll be with us. You can get tickets now, ChattanoogaFC.com. Click onto the tickets tab. Would love to have you in person for all the action for Chattanooga Football Club. Their record right now, 4-1-3, seeking to rise to 5-1-3. Miami is 3-3-1, obviously seeking their 4th win of the year. 17 points for Chattanooga Football Club. They're at the top of the East, first in the Southeast Division. So Barton does appear to be a little shaken up. He's going to come off. Garcia Spencer in his place as we'll get back underway. 1 goal apiece between Miami and Chattanooga. It's 1-1 on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. The clock is midway through the 80th minute as Jensen walks out to the spot, the keeper for Miami. In the second half, Miami is going right to left, Chattanooga left to right. Jensen puts us underway, skying this, a floater over the midfield stripe, long ball through the air. Chattanooga takes at it, nearly made it all the way to Chattanooga's 18. Miami a heel on the ball, and last touched by Inter Miami. No, Taylor Gray gathers it along the touchline, just outside of the wing, working left to right. Pass inside, onto the penalty arc. McGrath, backdoor, Whamry, double team, back inside. McGrath swipes at it, missed the ball, still loose, rattling around. Edge of the 18, gathered up. Somehow sent through traffic to Zeltzer Zubida, and now on the move, Miami, a long feed to the midfield circle, slide tackle, Chattanooga can't take it away, staying with it, Reeves is thrown down by Garvanian, here's a yellow card. Reeves just lets him have it, throwing him to the turf, or rather the other way around, Garvanian lets Reeves have it, throwing him to the turf, he goes down hard. I mean, that is very physical, and on the replay, it does look like Reeves may have put a hand to the face of Garvanian. He took offense to that, and he puts him down hard, and he's still down. 81st minute, Garvanian suffers the yellow card. Milo Garvanian entering today, only 3 yellow cards on the season. Native to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Lots of depth for the midfield. He has played every minute of this season to this point for Chattanooga Football Club. Comes to CFC after a stint in USL Championship with New Mexico United. Really proficient guy in the midfield. Very important piece already. Great defensive cover. His professional career was ignited after being drafted by CF Montreal and was a very efficient piece in the NCAA for UNC Chapel Hill. Love their facility over there. Back underway, Miami working right to left. Long feed, sails, it's off. Just so you know, we're in the very late stages of this one. 1 goal apiece between Miami and Chattanooga. The clock reads 81:42. We will see quite a bit of added time in this, I'm certain, but how much yet to be determined. Chattanooga to get us back underway. Long feed, Taylor Gray, lots of handsy play. And so Garcia Spencer suffers the whistle as the ball will go back to Chattanooga. Taylor Gray being grabbed again. And now the yellow card against Casas de Abadal, the midfielder from Spain. The 23-year-old is grabbing Taylor Gray. The referee stops things, and Alex Beeler says you just can't grab him. Lots of handsy grabbing in this last 10 minutes of play, of regulation at least, between these two clubs. The physicality really picking up as the desperation to get the W and the 3 points is rising in Fort Lauderdale. It's 1-1, Miami and Chattanooga. Midway through our 83rd minute, Garvanian is waiting for this to be assessed. Still arguing with the official just over the midfield stripe. The ball is resting maybe 10 feet behind the line. Garvanian is the one who will put us back underway. Milo skies this down towards the penalty arc. Whamry has it. Chipped back inside by McGrath and sliding onto the ball. Jensen keeps it away from Mehdi Whamry. Chattanooga likes that look. Number 9, really streaky, the forward from Ivry-sur-Seine, France, going after the ball. He's had such a diverse, electric career. Played with Dudelange, played with Europa Liga qualifying in the rounds. Looked really good. Played some in Montana. And has been a key piece for Chattanooga. They love his looks offensively, but unable to score on that one. It's 1-1. Miami will get us started. Taken back by Chattanooga before they can clear it midway through the attacking third. Walking with it, Garvanian has it sent off. Able to fight his way into the 18, and he is met by the boots of Garcia Spencer, who chips this over the touchline on the close side. Deep in the wing, near the corner, Garvanian will throw this in. Looking for Taylor Gray, goes to Whamry. Whamry fighting end line, trying to center it up, still with it. From the edge of the 18, out front near the penalty arc. Jimenez Aranzazu goes over to Perez. Perez around Reeves, down inside. Jalen James on the penalty arc, double team, playing keep away. Passes this away from Carmichael, and streaking in, Sesok gets the ball from McGrath. He'll float it to the close side. Miami loses it. Milo gathers it. They're inside of the midfield stripe. He's working left to right, down into the wing. A battle for it between Garvanian and Zeltzer Zubida. Losing it over the end line, and Miami able to force this one back to their keeper, Jensen. Midway through our 85th minute, it's 1-1 Miami and Chattanooga on CKRN. Thanks for being with us. Crucial points are on the line. Chattanooga going to make a late stages change with that in mind. Jude Arthur will get a break for Reed Sarsar into the match. We'll see if they can capitalize on his play in this late stage. Jensen has been good today. Can he close the match out? He's from Council Bluffs, Iowa. Joined the team 2 years ago. He's done really well on this contract. Played almost this entire season for Club de Football Miami. He'll put us back underway. Skying this, floating it over the midfield stripe, taken there by Chattanooga. Jimenez Aranzazu off the pass, looking for Matty Whamry. He bodies it off the clear by Hall. It's still down in the attacking side for Chattanooga. Gathered in the wing just along the touchline and lost by Miami, so Chattanooga will throw in. They're just inside of the wing. It's on the right side of the goal box, the close side to the press box, way down on the right-hand side of the stadium. Taylor Gray will throw in. He has Whamry standing just in the 18, midway between the edge of the 18 and the goal box. Jimenez Aranzazu is standing on the outside of the 18. Jalen James in the center of the field, straight back from the spot in the penalty arc. Here's the throw in. Whamry fighting for it on the corner of the 18. Triple team, slips away from a defender. Floated backside, he gets it in off the post. James, what a score. I can't believe he was able to get that to go, and it makes it 2-1 Chattanooga Football Club from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. What a score. That is just unreal. The forward from Ivry-sur-Seine, France, scores his third goal of the season. He has it on the corner of the 18. There are 3 defenders on him. He is physically being grabbed by the hips, slides, sells out just outside of the 18, just inside of the end line, chips it, floats it backside. It kisses in off the back post as Cole Jensen sells out, diving backwards, throwing his hand straight up. He can't get fingertips onto the ball. It clatters in off the post and makes it 2-1 Chattanooga Football Club in our 87th minute. What a play by Chattanooga. That's just unreal. Matty Whamry coming to Chattanooga. This is why they wanted him. His notable spells with Montana and Vitor Liga. Had prolific seasons there. Prolific seasons with Dudelange. His versatility, his scoring ability. It's been invaluable to Chattanooga already. That's already his 3rd goal of the season. We're going to get another change in this late stage. Casas de Abadal will come out of the match. Brian Destin, the center forward from Haiti, coming in for Inter Miami. Miami trailing late stages midway through the 88th minute. I would expect we're going to see quite a bit of stoppage time between Chattanooga and Miami in this one. Glad you're along for the ride. Back underway. This one sent down to the right, trying to rattle this through traffic, through the turf. over the midfield stripe. Chattanooga has it for a moment, back and forth, coming up with it. Zeltzer, Zubida. Zubida walking it along the middle of the field, right up the stripe, delivers it to Montenegro. Ricardo, the central midfielder, looking for help, doesn't see it, goes back to Hall. Hall is behind the center circle. We're into the 89th minute. It's 2-1 Chattanooga Football Club. Right to left, this is Hall. He's working it himself. Tyler, the center back, floats this far side, just outside of the wing. Centering feed, Inter Miami, finding Ryan Carmichael, the right midfielder from Northern Ireland. He skies it through the air, looking inside, cleared away by Prepelitsa with a header. Regathered by Miami. Far side out of the wing. Now the long pass to Tyler Hall is misdirected. He'll take it up. He's behind the midfield circle and sends it back to the close side to Garcia Spencer. Spencer will walk the ball from right to left into that middle of the field circle, over the stripe, taken away by Taylor Gray, and the call. Blown dead right away by our official Beeler. Jimenez Aranzazu had a collision with Reeves. Mehdi Wamry being warned by Beeler in comedic fashion, and as he waves his hand. We'll play on, starting quickly. Miami rolls this close side, working right to left from the wing. Zeltzer Zabita looking for help, walking it towards the penalty arc. Dribble, back outside. Montenegro, far side, just beyond the 18. Chipped from the end line right out in front. There's a header, it goes wide right. A good look, well delivered to Yuval, who can't put that on the box of the net. It sails on him. It remains a one-goal match in the closing stages, much to the relief of the keeper, Antoine. Yuval was perfectly positioned, and that was a really well-delivered ball, just couldn't capitalize. Glad you're with us. Pro Side Soccer, Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. We'll go left to right when Antoine puts us back underway. The clock is coming to a conclusion. I'm sure we'll see stoppage time. The question is just how much. It's 2-1 Chattanooga. Ball rattles through traffic. Far side, Reeves playing keep away with Sarsar. He is tripped up by Fareed Sarsar, and so the ball stays with Inter Miami. They'll have a kick from the far side, midway between the midfield stripe and the edge of the 18. As they're attacking right to left, they've got the ball. 4 minutes of stoppage time added onto our match in Fort Lauderdale from Chase Stadium between Chattanooga and Miami. From right to left, the delivery. Sesak sails this, skying down inside and gloved by Antoine. Great play. He flashes the gloves, goes up tall, makes himself as long as possible, and just wraps that up, falling to the pitch with it. And he's able to burn a lot of clock in the process. Now we've played 48 seconds of our 4 minutes of added time between Chattanooga and Miami. He's walking with it, looking, pretending he doesn't see anyone to go to. He'll drop kick it, sailing the ball way over the midfield stripe. A header by Wamry. He's got Taylor Gray in the wing, down close side as they work left to right. Towards the corner, fighting to stay with it. Harassed from behind. Ball taken by Zeltzer Zabita. Inter Miami clears this away from right to left. Sliding. Jimenez back inside. Jalen James scoops it up along the corner of the 18. Out front, captain Alex McGrath. Back to Milo Garvin. We played 90 seconds of our 4 minutes of added time. Inter Miami sends it off, and they want the call, but it doesn't look like it's coming for Samuel. The defender playing keep away from Taylor Gray, able to get himself between the pass and the ball. Zeltzer Zabita defending Garvanian. He'll throw into Wamry. Mehdi Wamry double team, passes it close side. Taylor Gray in the wing, chipped down towards the 18, got around a defender. Wamry's got it. He's heavily defended by Tyler Hall. Streaking pass down to Milo Garvanian in the corner. Outside, Sarsar looking for Wamry. He loses it, cleared by Miami. 2 minutes of our 4 of added time played in a one-goal match where Chattanooga leads 2-1. Stoppage time rolls as McGrath, the captain, tries to direct this back to the offensive end for CFC. Gathered up by Sesak. He goes far side. The ball sails on his pass errantly off into the sponsor boards on the far side. We'll throw in for Chattanooga. CFC throws in 30 feet behind the midfield stripe. They're working left to right. Going backwards first, and now a long pass over that line for Jimenez Aranzazu. He's got the captain who tries to float this over the top to Taylor Gray. It's gathered up there by Tyler Hall. And the 18-year-old from Miramar, Florida, sends it back to the keeper. Now to the close side, Samuel, the defender, feeds this long direction up to Zeltzer Zubita. Zubita walking it along, floats it far side as they go right to left, now down into the wing, centering feed into the 18. Here's a shot for Inter Miami, cleared away by Antoine. It's out front of the penalty arc, regathered by Miami, taken by Chattanooga's Jalen James. He's walking left to right into the center circle, over the midfield stripe. He's got a head of steam, left off for Taylor Gray. The Reinhardt Eagle product goes to Fareed Sarsar. We've played 3 minutes and 12 seconds of our 4 of added time in a 2-1 match where Chattanooga leads. Along the far touchline, with it is Chattanooga. Jalen James, heavily defended by Ricardo Montenegro. Sarsar has this slide tackled away by Miami. The big guy, Garcia Spencer, goes back to Jensen in goal. He sends it right to left, skying over the midfield stripe. Header is sent back. Unable to come up with this. Thought he had it, and unable to touch on the ball. Montenegro loses to Chattanooga. McGrath to Taylor Gray, back to him. He works right to left, or rather left to right, down into the wing, towards the corner, able to keep possession in the very corner of the pitch, fighting with Samuel, the defender, for it. It's sent off by Inter Miami. And 2 seconds makes it 4 minutes of stoppage time played. A set piece coming for Chattanooga. Inter Miami nearly able to score moments ago. A really good look. A quality shot by Ryan Carmichael from Northern Ireland, but Antoine made a great save to keep it 2-1 Chattanooga. McGrath puts it in. We've played 4 of stoppage time, and the official says that's enough. There is the signal by Alex Beeler. Chattanooga Football Club has won the match from Fort Lauderdale. They take it 2-1 in next pro play. Their record rises to 5-1-3. They are going to be on top of the East in fashion with 20 points. Miami falling to 3-4-1 on the season is their 4th loss in a row. Chattanooga played to a draw last time out. They did win in the shootout, but it doesn't count towards the streak of wins. Unless you're a CFC fan, then I'd go ahead and say that's 2 wins in a row for the boys in blue. To select a man of the match would be difficult. So many great plays. I think if you had to pick one, it'd be Mehdi Wamry, who scored the winning goal. He kind of faded away, slid it over the top aerially off the back bar for the goal. Made it 2-1 Chattanooga Football Club. Really impressive showing by him. We'll take a short break, be back with our wrap and more on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network in just a moment. Chattanooga Football Club wins 2-1 against Inter Miami in Fort Lauderdale.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
Welcome back. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network 2-1 final score. Chattanooga Football Club with a victory from Fort Lauderdale. Mehdi Wamry, obviously our player of the match after he scored in the 86th minute to push Chattanooga Football Club to that 2-1 win. It was a beautiful goal. He slid, made the play, just perfectly delivered over the top. Ido Zeltzer-Zubida is the one who made us all even in the 46th minute of play to open the second half. Scored a nice goal himself. That one was chipped over the top, and he was able to slide into it, put the bottom of his boots on the ball, and skeetered it to the left side of the net beyond our goalkeeper, Antoine, who just couldn't keep it out. Jesus Ibarra scored the opening goal in this match way back to give Chattanooga the early lead at the end of the 13th minute of play. It was 1-0 until that second half. Obviously, the score by Zeltzer-Zubida made things really interesting down the stretch. Mehdi Wamry, our man of the match on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network after he scored what was the winning goal for Chattanooga Football Club. A really good one. Club de Football Miami loses their fourth straight. They remain at 10 total points. Their record falls to 3-4-1. They will move on and play a good group of home matches, so a promising set of games coming up. They're going to battle Carolina Core on Sunday, May 19th, FC Cincinnati 2 on Sunday, May 26th, and Orlando City B at home on Sunday, June 2nd. Chattanooga Football Club won in the shootout last time, so it goes on their record as a draw, but it really feels like 2 wins in a row for CFC. They now have 20 points in league play. They rise to 5-1-3. It's their second road win as a club in Next Pro. Taking a look at their upcoming schedule, things are looking good. Won back on the 27th against Carolina Core 2-0. Won the shootout against Orlando City B on Saturday, May 4th. Today, the victory against Inter Miami CF 2-1. Now this next Wednesday, a quick turnaround. They travel to Crown Legacy FC for a 7:30 kick. We'll have all that here. And we hope you'll be with us in person. I would much rather you come join me in the stadium at Fort Finley. You can get tickets at ChattanoogaFC.com and get them now. Don't wait. That'll be on Saturday, May 25th, as Atlanta United 2 comes to visit. We'll probably see our buddies from soccer down here and have some friendly banter. That's a 7 p.m. kick. And on Saturday, June 1st, hosting New England Revolution, 7 p.m. kick. All that action and more. Chattanooga Football Club, a 2-1 win powered by Mehdi Wamry, who is our man of the match. Thanks for tuning in. Loved having you along for this one today. It was a lot of fun. I'm Gabriel Schrei. We'll see you next time on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network.
On behalf of both clubs, the fans, Gabriel Schrei, and the entire team at the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, I'm Brian Vale, bidding you farewell. Thank you for tuning in for today's edition of Professional Soccer.
All events airing on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's match will be archived for replay inside of the app or platform where you tuned in. For detailed recaps, highlights, and to secure tickets for upcoming matches, make your way to ChattanoogaFC.com. Stay informed with all of the action and never miss a chance to support your team live from the stands. Do you have game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos when you share them on social media. Are you using team hashtags with your posts? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga Always and hashtag SomosCFC in all of your posts about Chattanooga FC. Let's unite on social media. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Be sure that you're also following us on social media. Connect with Chattanooga FC on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Do you have feedback or bright ideas? We're all about making game day the best it can be. If you have suggestions or thoughts on how we can enhance the experience, we're eager to hear them. Drop by our website today to connect with us and submit your suggestions.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Roaches delivers a straight left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front.
This broadcast is a proud product of the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.